Hi everyone, welcome to my makeup tutorial where I'm going to show you how to snatch this nose, honey, and get it looking fierce, alright, and fabulous. So, thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, I am Lamarr Townsend. I am a psychic and energy channeler and an astrologer. So I do psychic readings, tarot readings, and astrology. That's what my channel is mostly about, but I also talk about makeup and many other topics as well. So definitely subscribe if you are not subscribed already. And also make sure you hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you'll get all notifications every time I go live or upload a brand new video. If you would like a personal reading from me, definitely check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. I would love to read for you, and I am available for personal readings. If you would like to also see exclusive content that I don't post on YouTube, pertaining mainly to my psychic tarot readings, but I'm hoping to delve more into makeup, check out my second channel on Vimeo, vimeo.com/Lamarr Townsend Tarot. If you would also like access to exclusive content, make sure you hit the join button on my YouTube channel. We would love to have you become a member of my YouTube channel. And lastly, follow me on my Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, where I do post makeup looks as well. So I would love to have you on those platforms too. So this is going to be a very simple tutorial, not too long. It's a very, you don't need too many products. It's not too many steps. It's really just about contouring and snatching your nose. I'm going to try to contour and snatch these cheeks as well. I'm not the best at contouring my cheeks. By no means am I a contouring, expert quite yet. But I think I am pretty good, given, the circumstances. So I also don't have the normal contouring kit or the normal contouring tool, so I am kind of improvising today, but it works. I promise you, it does work. So with that being said, you guys know I'm kind of like a DIY makeup guru anyway. So with that being said, let's get into the video. Let's get into the tutorial because I have some readings to do later, so I'm kind of on a time crunch. Let's do it. Okay, let's get my makeup bag and see what we have today. I'm going to prime my face. For my foundation. And then we're going to put on some concealer. And I'll be contouring with my Morphe 3503 palette. It's really the only thing I have to contour with. But like I told you all, it works. So if you only have an eyeshadow palette, it's possible to contour with just what you have. I promise. If you want a DIY makeup guru, I am your DIY makeup guru. Trust me. Okay? I make with what I have. So I have nothing on my face, no eyebrows, no eyeshadow, no foundation already. So this is literally just a get ready with me. So I'm using my Urban Decay, which looks like it's kind of twisted a bit. I'm using my Urban Decay. Ooh, it's upside down. Yes, I'm using my Urban Decay All-Nighter Foundation, or Foundation Primer, or Face Primer. So this face primer is I like this primer a lot. It doesn't have a white film on it or anything like that. And I like to dab some on my nose too because we're gonna snatch this nose, honey, right? So So I'm gonna use, which I need to clean, I know, I'm gonna use my Morphe sponge, okay, to pat in the face primer. Make sure you get your eyes, make sure you get your eyebrows. Get your lips while you're at it, because you want everything to stick. That's what primer is for, to help everything stick. And I am not using a mirror, I'm actually using the monitor on my laptop. I'm watching myself on my monitor, and I'm filming with my camera. I wanted to make sure the music is playing. So the music is actually playing while I'm filming the video. This is one of my favorite background tracks. I forgot who it's by. I don't like telling my sources where I download music, because I like to, or where I download free music, royalty-free music, because I don't want not everyone needs to know your YouTube secrets. Just saying. So we're gonna wait for that to dry, and now I'm gonna get out my brushes. It typically shouldn't take this long to dry. I'm gonna get out my brushes, which we're gonna contour with. So I do have a big brush, but it's only one big brush. So like when it comes to my contour though, especially for my nose, when it comes to my contour, especially for my nose, I like precision. So I think for my nose, I'm gonna use my Sonia Kashuk brush that I got from Target. For maybe my cheeks, I'm gonna use, I usually use this as a blending kind of brush, but I'm gonna use my Sonia Kashuk brush as well, and my other Sonia Kashuk brush. So I have so many Sonia Kashuk brushes, but she makes good brushes. You can get them at Target, they're really good. So I'm gonna use 3 different Sonia Kashuk brushes that kind of look similar to do this contour. So really you could only use one if you wanted to. Really, if you just wanted to snatch your nose, you could just do your nose. But I'm gonna try and do my cheeks and my nose. I'm not gonna focus so much on my forehead, even though I probably should. It's okay. We could snatch this 5 head down a bit, but it is what it is, honey. I'm not going for a dramatic look today. I'm fine with the look I have. It's funny, it looks like I have a slight widow's peak here. I could make it into a widow's peak. Alright. So I'm gonna apply my foundation. So typically, some people apply their foundation after you do the contour. Some people apply it before. I do it both ways. If I'm kind of in a rush or if I don't really care, I'll apply it after. But you kind of have to be really light-handed when it comes to that. So, alright, I just did 1 pump. And by the way, I'm using Lancome. I'm using my Lancome Tint Idol Ultra foundation in the shade 500. I got this from Ulta. It's really good. It's 24-hour long wear. And it's, I would say it's medium to full coverage. It's buildable. And the good thing about it is that it also oxidizes. So now for this one, I am going to use my mirror. Alright. That's right here off camera. Alright, cool. So we've got one side of foundation done. I'm drinking my Starbucks coffee, chilling. I don't know where my cat is. Oh, my cat's kind of weird. He likes to hang out in my dirty clothes hamper. That's so weird. And totally not sanitary, by the way. Lots of sweat, but okay, Fonzie, if that's your spot, honey, that's your spot, girl. Listen, you guys are subscribed to my channel. You guys know how my cat is. He's crazy. He's a crazy cat. He is a tuxedo cat. I adopted him when he was about 1 year old from Washington, D.C. And you know what's funny is that he's born on October 27th and I'm born on December 27th. So I was like, oh, that's like kind of interesting. That's pretty blended. Okay, now because I normally I've never actually contoured with this foundation. I'm hoping it's like dark enough. Or I'm hoping it's light enough because I do have a lighter contour, but it's really freaking light. Like light to the point where like I would probably have to had reversed it and did that one first and then put on the foundation. So, but we'll see. Alright, so we're gonna let that sit for a little while. And then we're gonna apply our contour. And what I like about this foundation is that it doesn't transfer as much. And if it does transfer, you can't really tell. Some foundations, it's like it transfers, and you can definitely tell when it does transfer, right? Alright, so I'm going to wait like 30 more seconds, and then we're going to start applying my foundation, or my concealer. I wish I had on some eyebrows. I love a good eyebrow, just as much as I love a good wing liner. Alright, let's apply this concealer. I'm applying concealer in the shade Deep, using my Tarte, I think this is by Tarte. Yeah, my Tarte Clay Stick Concealer in the shade Deep. So even though it's in the shade Deep, it's lighter than my skin. I don't know, we'll see how this works. Let's see, is it going to be the same as my skin tone or lighter? Okay, it's a little bit lighter. Okay. I was worried for a second. I was like, child. Makes me wonder, like, okay, so if your shade is deep, is this the concealer you need to get, or is this just like the shade of the concealer, or I'm thinking too much. It doesn't matter. Let's start snatching this nose. Now when it comes to snatching your nose, you want to get a concealer that is a little bit lighter than your skin, obviously, but the first thing you want to do is you want to put a line straight in the middle of your nose, just like this. Ooh, crap, it went a little bit over, but that's okay. You can just clean it up. And you can shape this however you want. Some people do like a little kind of circle at the end. So we've got the line that we want right on the nose, right? It's a little crooked, but it's okay. Now we go up from the line into our forehead. We stop right about in the middle, and then we turn that way, come back, turn the other way, come back. Alright. And then I like to make a little like triangle there. This is gonna make our nose appear a little bit longer. You'll see. And then I do a line here. And a line here. Alright. I look like an African, like, you know, goddess, honey. Yes. I love it. Okay, so now we start doing the contour, honey. We did the highlight, now we do the contour. Now, actually, I could go a little bit lighter than this for a highlight, but it's okay. This is just gonna blend in. So with our nose, though, we're not gonna blend in so much. So when it comes to my contour, I like to go in with a dark brown, darker than my skin tone, obviously. This is as dark as it's gonna get before we get into black, which is not gonna work. And I'm going to, I think, this is for my nose. I think we should go in with my cheeks first, though. So I'm going in with that same color on my cheeks. And once again, I'm using the Morphe eyeshadow 3503 palette. I think it's called Fierce by Nature. Alright. Now, my favorite part is the nose. So now we're going to contour this nose. So once again, I'm using a little bit of a smaller brush than we did for my cheeks. And we're going to go in on the sides of the nose, just like this. And the line that we made here... Ooh, I need to clean up this line a bit. Hold on. There we go. Okay, the line that we made here, we are going to do the darker shade on both sides of the line, just like this, straight down. And actually, we're going to kind of angle it like this, where our eyebrow is, and angle it in, and then down. Just like that. And you want to go all the way down. Does that make sense? So you can kind of see what we're going for when I like tilt my head up a little bit more, but we're gonna go with another layer. And you're gonna go all the way down just like that. You see? See how it's coming from my eyebrow and then going down just like that? I know it looks like a Halloween mask, but it's gonna come together, I promise, at the end. But I mean, think about it. When it comes to this type of shape, you know, if you're creating this type of shape with your face, doing contour, probably wouldn't be that hard to create a Halloween mask when the time comes. So it's like actually something to think about. Makeup is really all about shapes and colors anyway, right? I'm really digging into this brown though. I use this brown for so many, it's my transition shade. I'm like kind of worried. I might have to buy a new palette soon just because that brown's going out. Alright. So now we've got it just the way we want it. So you can kind of, I don't know, sit around and wait for it to dry for a little bit. You can chill. But you see like what I'm going for. Some people do a little bit more contour down here. I'm not doing too much of that. Like I just want a simple beat contour, right? Now let's blend. See that? See how there's like a gradient already? I have to get a thumbnail for YouTube. Alright, back to blending. And I just like to get the forehead and underneath the eyes first because I think those require less precision with the blending. It's just kind of like, okay, blend it out as much as you can, you know, that's like what that's about. But the nose requires a little bit more blending, I think. And what you have, you kind of want to get on the other side of the nose, because that's also going to make the nose look a little bit more snatched. Because it's going to take down the line you have here on your nose and kind of blend it in with the concealer. Alright, so let's go on the other side. And when when I'm doing with this kind of precision part on my eye, I like to use this part, like the more tippy point of the Morphe sponge rather than the flat side. It's just like you just get more precision. Remember to bring it down to your nose and then spread it out that way. Alright, not getting it into the thing that we have here, the contour we have here. Ooh, y'all, my nose is gonna look so snatched. I already know it. Ooh, child. Alright, now we're gonna contour the lip, the upper lip, and the chin. So you just want to blend out the lip, the upper lip. If you get some on, if you actually get some on your lip, it's okay. If you're doing a lippy, which if you're contouring, I would recommend doing a lippy of some sort, you can just blend it out with a lippy, you know, or cover it with the lippy. See that? I look like an alien, but it's coming together. Now we contour the cheeks. So we just blend in. And it would probably be best if we used a brush. So I think I'm gonna tap off the excess product on this. Ooh, that's a lot of brown. And then we're just gonna blend this in a bit. And then we take the concealer that we have already, and then we blend it in with that. Came out a little splotchy, I think. There we go. It could just be my 5 o'clock shadow though. Alright, I think that's okay. It just took a little bit, yeah, it just took a little bit more blending than I thought, I think. But you can see it, like it's not too hard, it's not as harsh as it once was, yeah, okay. Alright, cool. Like I said, I'm not the best at blending my cheeks yet, but I'm learning as I go. And then like I said, you take the concealer that you had on your upper cheek and you kind of blend it out with that concealer that you had. Okay. See how there's like a little bit more definition? There's something about this side though that's like, I think maybe some of it got literally caught up in my 5 o'clock shadow. Maybe, I don't want to put more concealer on. I think it's just the shadow actually. Okay. Now comes the part of contouring that nose, honey, and getting that nose together. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to go in? Are y'all ready to go in on the nose? Ooh, child. Let's do it. Bam. Remember to blend the darker shade, blend it outwards towards this way, alright? You want that shadow effect to go outwards so that the light is in the center of the nose. Okay? Alright. We may have to go in with a little bit more concealer. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go in with a little bit more concealer. Just on the tip of the nose. Alright. And then we're going to go in with a little bit more of the darker eyeshadow. Okay. And now this time we're going to do the eyeshadow first and blend that out. See how it's creating that like shadow effect even more? Alright, and then we're gonna leave the line just like that. And then we're gonna blend out that eyeshadow. Let me do, hold on, because I'm seeing that I probably need to do this a bit more. Okay. There we go, okay. So now we're going to blend out that eyeshadow more, and then at the end we're going to kind of blend in a bit the line that we have here. So just blend out the eyeshadow a bit. Remember to take it more down your nose. And the key is to like kind of pick an eyeshadow that's more like your transition shade, but maybe like a little bit darker. I would say that's the key, or like, you know, like a contour, I would say. Lastly, we're gonna go in, now that we've gotten kind of the eyeshadow just like we want it, you know, there we go. It's not making our eyes so dark now. Okay, there we go. Now that we've gotten like we want it, lastly we're going to go ahead and contour the nose a bit by pressing in the last line that we have here just a little bit, okay? So you don't want to blend this, you just want to press it. And kind of blend it outwards, just like this though. Remember, blend it outwards, don't blend it like this. And then you can kind of blend it a little bit on the side, so there's not such a harshness between the contour and the line that we've created here. Because you do want the line to kind of be prominent, but blend in with the skin as it goes up. Does that make sense? So if you have to put a little bit more contour here to make it more blendable there, then I would say do that. But you see how like if I had on eyebrows, it definitely even would make the eyebrows more snatched even at this angle. So I could put a little bit more contour here just to show you guys what I'm like talking about. Let's see, just a little bit right there. Just a little bit right there. And then literally you just, let me use the sponge. Blend it outward. So that the line is more defined there. You see that? Alright. Okay. But that's a quick nose snatch. You see how I like made my nose longer? I don't know why the lighting is like so weird, but like it makes the nose longer, even on the side. You can tell because it's that line, and then the definition that we've kind of created with the darker shade. So you can definitely tell on the side, and even with the shadow here, you can kind of tell. Let's go to the other side. You can kind of tell there too. But you can more so tell because of the definition that we created with the shadow. See how the shadow and the contour play an effect, and then straight on, what you end up getting is that line, the definition of the line that we created with the nose. So it makes our nose longer and it makes it appear more straight. Very subtle effect that you may notice even if I turn the lights off a little bit. Let's make it a little bit less bright. Okay, not that dark. See that? See the line? It's very subtle, but it does make my nose longer. And if you really wanted to, I mean, you could go in and like make it a more defined. I happen to like my nose, my like contour line to be even lighter than this, to be honest with you. So I'm probably gonna go in with another line and not blend it in as much. I would say the best thing at this point is to blend outward. See? I don't know if you can tell on that side, but you can tell on that side. Simple way to contour your nose and make it appear longer, and just to, it's a very subtle kind of look, it's like, it also makes your face more symmetrical, I would say. When you have a good contour like this, like a subtle contour, it makes your face more symmetrical. So, there you go. Simple way to contour your nose, honey, and get that nose snatched. I do want to put on some eyebrows, though, because I feel like eyebrows would really pull this look together more. This is a 30-minute video. Not bad. I thought it would be worse, to be honest with you. Okay, so let's put on our eyebrow. We're going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomade. And I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills angled brush, the number 12. And I'm using this pomade in the shade Ebony. So let's do these brows real quick. Okay. This eye is always a little bit harder for me. Bear with me while I get this eyebrow together, honey. Alright. Why is his eyebrow so hard? Dang it, now I'm getting my makeup messed up. Okay. I don't mean to like block y'all out, but like I think that's the only angle I can get my eyebrows at. Alright. Okay. I like a bit of a dramatic eye. Finally, I got them looking like somewhat sisters. Alright. Alright, so that's as good as that's gonna get. And then I'm gonna go in a little bit more on the sides of my nose just to define my nose a little bit more. And then I think I'm gonna literally be done with this look. So I'm gonna go in once again with the darkest shade of brown. And oh, that's the wrong brush. Where did the other brush go? That's not the one. Is this the one? Oh, maybe it is the one. I'm gonna go in with the darkest shade of brown in my Morphe brush eyeshadow, and I'm gonna go on the sides of my nose once again. I'm gonna go from my eyebrows. Okay. I can clean that up with a swipe up the contour stick, make it more centered. There we go. Might go around one more time. Let's contour that nose again, y'all. Let's start by patting down the center. And then going in on the sides. Dang. Okay, now let's go in and blend. Blending outwards. Once again. Alright, y'all, I'm done. You just want to make sure you blend everything out, though. Blending is key. I don't care if you have to take 10 minutes blending. You better blend, honey. Alright? There you go. You can definitely tell a difference probably from when I first started the video that my nose looks different. Like even, it's almost like the structure of my face looks different and I like it. It brings everything more down. So of course, you know, you could make this subtle, you can make this as dramatic as you want. I could keep going in and in and in, you know, to make it like more dramatic and go in on my cheeks even more, but this is the basics of how to contour your nose and make it appear longer, okay? So I do see I need to blend a little bit there. See, this is why you blend. There you go. There you go. Almost looks like I got a nose job, doesn't it? That's my new nose, y'all. Child, I got a nose job, honey. It looks cute, doesn't it? I think it looks cute. I may have to go back and get some more done though. It's not as snatched as I would like. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for listening and watching. This is the basics of how to snatch your nose and do a nose contour. It is very natural looking. As you can tell, there are no harsh lines. It's very well blended, and it's very, very subtle, okay? So thank you for listening and watching. If you would like more tutorials, definitely check out my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. Remember, nothing is 100 absolute, so you don't have to follow every single step that I did in this video. You can stop at a step, you know, you don't have to keep moving forward. Makeup is like it's a personal journey, I think. So thank you for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to learn more about makeup or other things, I would definitely make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you like this video, and make sure you also hit the bell next to the subscribe button, and also check out my Vimeo, my second channel on Vimeo. Link is in the comment section in the description box. Follow me on my Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Lamarr Townsend Tarot, and also make sure you check out my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. I'm gonna go enjoy my new nose job, you guys, and show it off on Instagram. Okay, love and light. Ooh, look at it from that angle. Ooh, oh man, wow.